Hello, everybody. Gonna give everybody a moment to join in. Hello, everyone. Just grabbing a few things real quick. Hello. I'm hoping it lets you guys know that I am live. Yay, it did. Okay. I see some of you guys coming in, which is great. Bear with me one moment. I'm hoping my YouTube, it did update. Whew, my goodness. Some things are going right today. Finally. Hello, my friends. Hello, everybody. Oh, my goodness gracious. It has been a day. When I tell you it has been a day, it has been a day. So, hello, everyone. If you guys caught me earlier, I did go live from my house, and then I realized that I showed thousands and thousands of people where I lived, the exact place that I lived. So I said, we're going to take that down because that's probably not in my best interest to let everyone in the world know where I live. So although I will give you guys a house tour at some time, probably won't show you the exact location. It did not get fixed, but it will be getting fixed tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning is when everything should be taken care of. I got the part, I got everything that we need. So tomorrow morning, everything will be done. Thank you, Jesus, because oh, it's been a day. But I'm so excited now because I'm with you guys and we are going to be creating something really cool. If you guys take a look at the link below, I want to just preface this. There's a lot of new stuff. A majority of it is not our stuff. All the stuff, we got a huge shipment of new products in today into the store. So just as a heads up, it's going to be a little bit overwhelming. Oh, do you see the stencil? So just a heads up, there's a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of stuff there. So take a look. I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the stuff that is there. I'm surprising you tonight, and I'm going to show you guys the stencil of the month this evening. I wasn't going to show it until tomorrow. If I sound like I'm going far away, it's just because I'm going to grab a Misty from our classroom. But yeah, it is, it's really exciting. Really exciting. I am just realized that I need to change the labels on this Misty. Michael, we'll do that tomorrow. Well, never mind. Michael, we're not going to have a moment to breathe tomorrow. We'll do this maybe on Saturday. So hello, everyone, and welcome to our live for this evening. First and foremost, I'm going to show you the stencil of the month because I know you guys have been dying to see it. And I did do some swatching of some things tonight. So this is the stencil of the month for this month. So we're going to be really busy tomorrow because we're shipping out all the rest of the boxes tomorrow. So we're shipping out, probably about 500 boxes tomorrow. So it's going to be very busy. So this is what the stencil of the month looks like. It really has a beautiful kind of, it melds very well with the whole floral theme. And I'm really excited about this one because I have been doing a lot of stuff with it today before the whole incident with the master bathroom needing the faucet fixed. So this is the stencil that you will receive. And I did some swatching and some zhuzhing with it today. So I wanted to show you what that looks like. So first I did some glitter glaze on our craft. So on our lunch bag, and look at how beautiful that gold glitter is. Oh, it just looks so pretty. And then I did one where it's centered on here, which I think is just so elegant. It just is just gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. So pretty. And then last but not least, I did a technique on a tag that I'm actually going to teach you guys tomorrow. So this is the live that I'll be doing tomorrow. Tonight, we're going to be playing around with some stamps. So tomorrow, I'm going to teach you how I did this technique. So this technique, I used some of the Deco Foil, the Deco Foil transfer gel and some of the color bursts. So I'm going to show you how to get that really cool marbled technique, and I will show you how to do that tomorrow. And then, of course, we are going to run this through the laminator with some opal deco foil, which will give it a beautiful marbled look on top of it, which I'm so excited to share with you guys. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. But tonight, I wanted to do some coloring. I've been in the mood to color, so we are going to take this brand new stamp that is called Happy Rose, that I'm very happy that so many of you have been able to pick it up. This is an add-on it's the first add-on of the year for an inspiration box. And it says, be happy. So, oh, good, Luisana. Good, good, good. So this is the rose, and we're gonna use this tonight, and I'm thinking we might use the bold rainbow paper pad. I'm not sure yet. I have big, big, big plans for this bold rainbow paper pad. Not 100% certain what we're gonna use it for yet, but do you guys wanna see what it looks like in real life? I know I showed you the sample of it before, but really, the sample didn't do it justice. This is the real deal. This is it. This is what it looks like in real life. And I do want to show you how gorgeous it is, because it is, I mean, it just completely exceeded my expectations whenever we got it in. So this is the first page, and oh my goodness. So the thing about this rainbow pad, and I'll give you guys a quick backstory on it. So I've always wanted to do a rainbow pad, but I wanted to do a Brutus Monroe rainbow pad. So I had to handpick, hi Kara, I had to handpick all the different colors to make it a Brutus Monroe rainbow. So you'll see that the rainbow, the colors that I chose within the Pantone colors are very, very warm and very bold. So this is the first sheet. Then the second sheet is this really cool, really fun triangle. Love, love, love this triangle. Then we have this one, which is probably, it's most of the team's favorite. And I'm gonna bring this up close so you can see how intricate the weave is on this. So when you use this on your project, it's gonna look like you did a whole lot of really, really tiny, tiny paper weaving, but you really didn't. It's just the way that it is. Hi, I know I'm obsessed with it too. The way that it actually was designed. Then this is my absolute favorite, and it will always be my favorite. I know that you guys hear me go back and forth quite often about what my favorite actually is, but I am obsessed with this print. I just, oh my goodness, and how it flows together. I'm just absolutely beyond obsessed with this specific print. Then we have, of course, just some very simple rainbow. This is one that I think you guys will reach for time and time again. This would look really great if you had like a die cut of an umbrella. I mean, really, you could really, I mean, there's so much you can do with it. Then this one that really looks different depending on the way you look at it. So this one is, it obviously looks like a cube or a square when you hold it one way, or it can be diamonds if you hold it another way. So it just depends on how you cut it. This one is another favorite because you guys know how I love my sunbursts, and I love, love, love this sunburst. And I love particularly how it's designed from the corner, not from the center, because I think you can do a lot with that. Then we have a stripe that goes this way, and I think that that's gonna be one that you'll use often as well. And then we go back to the beginning. So what's really cool about this pad is you do receive 3 sheets of each. So you are going to get 3 sheets of every color, and every pattern. So you'll get 24 sheets. And like I said, you probably aren't going to want to use this paper because as soon as I opened up the paper pad, I said, oh my goodness, I don't know which one I'm gonna use first, and I don't know if I wanna use them because I just love them so much. I think that honestly in my office, I'm probably gonna get some 6 by 6 inch frames, and I'm probably gonna end up framing some of them for my office. So the one thing that's cool about our paper pads, just so that you guys have a heads up, This paper pad, all of the British Monroe paper pads are not gummed at the top. That's just an industry term for being able to rip them off. We put them in a nice little package for you so that whenever you open them, you don't have to worry about ripping them. You don't have to worry about, yes, they are all 6x6. You don't have to worry about anything, you know, with any of that. And what I think I'm going to end up doing is probably doing some vinyl work on top of them, where I do some different sentiments or some different quotes that I love on top of the paper, and then I'll frame it. So I think that would be super, super cool. So back to the main event, which is this Be Happy Rose. I was also thinking about using the stamp set that comes in the inspiration box. Just so you guys know, I think there's only like 3 or 4 inspiration boxes left after we did the final count. So I was gonna do this wreath, but I think I'm gonna wait on the wreath because obviously this stamp comes with the Be Happy and it's just ready to go. So I think this will be a good one to use today. And then I'm gonna be using the aqua pigment paper. I'm using a larger sheet of the aqua pigment paper because I kind of have a little bit of an idea for what I'm going to do with this. It might not be, you know, it might not pan out. I'm not quite sure. But I think that this is going to work out for my purpose tonight. But we're going to really create our own ending tonight. So it may turn out to be something completely different than what I am thinking. I don't know. But we're gonna have fun, right? That's all that matters. The aqua pigment paper is a 130-pound cold pressed watercolor paper. I'll actually open up this pack and show you. We have it in 2 different sizes. So let me go ahead and pull a piece out. That's a perfect segue. One side is going to be rough and the other side is going to be smooth. So I'm hoping you can see the texture on that piece. And then this side is the smooth side. Oh, the bag on the left. Yeah, the Arteza bag. It's because I'm going to be using my Arteza markers. Arteza markers tonight. So this is what I keep my markers in so that they're all safe and sound. So I'm going to be using those tonight. And I think that it like folds up or something. I've never done that before, but allegedly it folds up. I just kind of set it wherever I'm going to color. So we're going to set that to the side, and I'm going to grab one of the Classroom Misties. I think they have the, yeah, they do. Yeah. They do sell the bag. I don't know if they still do, but they did not that long ago. Because I remember, do you guys remember I was live on, I was live with you guys when I bought it. So I'm just gonna put my magnets down and I'm gonna grab our brand spanking new stamp set. I know that there's a lot of you that don't love the smell of new photopolymer, but I just love the scent of fresh photopolymer. Oh yes, get yourself the bag. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stamp this puppy out with some of the Detail Raven ink. Have you guys had a chance to take a look at the new stuff yet that I linked below? I only say that because there are some embossing folders that if you guys don't pick up, I'm going to take them. There are some really incredible new embossing folders. So you guys probably saw yesterday when we sent out the email, Michael sent out the email about last call. There was a lot of embossing folders that were on the last call list, and that's because we knew there were so many new embossing folders coming. So you probably have seen how many, by now, how many new embossing folders exist. Oh, you don't like them? The only reason that I started being able to use them is because of the watercolor paper. I found that the paper that I was using what was giving me a problem. Yeah, make sure you guys take a look. I don't know if Michael's still here, but Michael can maybe post the link for the last call stuff. There's, I think, just a handful of the last call embossing folders left. Oh, and I love the way that, oh, that looks so good. Okay, so I'm gonna move my little magnets to the side. And I am actually going to grab, let me grab a microfiber cloth and some squeaky clean from our dispenser here. And I'm gonna clean off my stamp before I put it back. I know that if anyone on my staff is in here watching right now, they're probably astonished that I'm cleaning off this stamp before I put it back. I'm kind of astonished myself. All right. So we just cleaned that puppy off and we're gonna put it back, but we're not gonna put the stamp away yet. Number one, because I wanna use the Be Happy sentiment, and number two, because remember, like I always say, do not put your stamps back on their backers until they are completely dry. It's just like you wouldn't put wet clothes in the dresser. You don't wanna put any damp stamps back, if that makes sense. Hi, Tracy. Heidi, you know me too well. So what I'm thinking is, have you guys ever seen a rainbow rose? I have seen them a couple of times in my lifetime. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to do a rainbow rose. What do you guys think? I've never done one before, so this could be a complete disaster. We'll find out together. We are gonna learn together if it's gonna be a disaster. I'm hoping it's not gonna be, but we will see together. I think I'm gonna use a light purple. So I'm thinking we are going to do, look how, first of all, hold on, let me close these puppies up and put them down here on my new little area. Look at how pretty this rainbow is. Don't rainbows just make you happy? Oh my goodness. First of all, Jess, it's funny you would bring up Rainbow Road. So Joey, and I mentioned Joey to you guys often, my little nephew, him and I play Mario Kart because he has a Switch at 4 and I have a Switch at 34. Well, I'll be 34 on Saturday. But we play Mario Kart, and Rainbow Road is our absolute favorite one to play. So we play our Switches all the time. And Uncle Robbie always makes fun of us, but I can tell you that Uncle Robbie had the Switch the other day and was downloading all sorts of games for himself. So although he makes fun of us for playing it, I can tell you right now that he has had a lot of fun with the Nintendo Switch himself. So I don't think there is an age restriction on the Switch, although some people would try to tell you there are. I think Animal Crossing just came out, didn't it? Or is it not out yet? Not yet? I don't know. Okay, so let me zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see better. And I tell you, the real difference with the Artezas, at least for me when I have used them, is this paper. This paper, oh, they haven't announced it yet? I've beat Rainbow Road on this version, and the last time we were on our way to New York City, because the really cool thing about the Nintendo Switch is I can play against Joey when I'm on the train to New York and he is sitting in his living room. So that's something that's really, really fun. So on the way to New York, we were playing, and it's just so nice. It's just so fun because we like to play together. Oh, you still play it on the Wii? I'm gonna grab the thinner brush. Animal Crossing is now a Play Store. Oh. To tell you the honest 100% truth, Jess, I like the Artezas better, and I'll tell you why. Hold on, let me grab, I don't know if I have the zigs, if the zigs are within arm's reach. Give me 1 second. Are the zigs within arm's reach? Let's see. The zigs are not within arm's reach, but The Zig markers, although I have a wonderful love for those as well, the brush on it is actually much, much, much smaller than this one. This is the aqua pigment paper. And I am doing a rainbow rose, not to be confused with rainbow road. And I think whoever used that water brush last, which was probably me, used it with some sort of shimmer, because I've got some shimmer to my rose and I did not put it there. Oh yeah, I love the brushes on the Artezas are just much, much better. That's what I love about them. To tell you the 100% honest to goodness truth. They are I just think that they're much smoother, and I feel like there's a lot more control with them. And I'll show you, like, look at the length of the brush. And it is a true brush. Do you see that? It is a true brush. So that is what's really, really nice about them as well. I mean, the paper makes a huge difference. The Zigs are a real brush. That is their namesake, or they are a real brush pen. But I have found that these ones just have, oh my goodness, Ivy. I wonder who that guy could be. I hope it's me. Yeah, it just sucks it right into the paper. And the great thing about the aqua pigment paper is, since it's made, I mean, it's literally made for water, hence that's why it's aqua pigment paper. It is super, super duper absorbent. And if any of you guys have tried the aqua pigment paper before, you will notice that. It's really, really, I mean, it's a really awesome paper, and it's nice and thick, and that's the thing that you really, really want when you are doing watercoloring. Easter cards tonight. Oh, good. Yeah, there was a lot of folks that just recently ordered the big Peep Simple Blend, so I'm not sure. There must have been someone that posted something with it. Yeah, there are a gajillion, and plus they're very inexpensive. And you know me, I love a deal. I certainly do. I love myself a deal. Okay. And I'm going to try to put the darker colors kind of close to the lighter colors so that we get a really good, oops, you guys can't see. What is the difference between hot press and cold press? Okay, hot press is rough on both sides. So it's a very, 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 you can't, unfortunately, Jess. They are only available through Arteza. The difference between cold press and hot press is very, very rough. It is extremely rough. Whereas cold press has a smooth side and a rough side. But I will tell you that on our cold press, our rough side is nowhere near as rough as like what the hot press is. But I can tell you, Jess, that there is always, almost always a discount on their website. You guys can hear how busy the road is in front of the store right now. It is cray-cray out there. Yeah, you can. I can't remember exactly what the new buyer discount is, but I know that when I got my first set was the smaller set. When I first ordered them, excuse me, and then they sent me the much bigger set. I stamped on the smooth side, Tracy. I always stamp on the smooth side, and then what I do is if I do like color burst, or if I use like the zhuzhing sheets with the aqua, hold on 1 second, I'm trying to stay in the lines. Or if I use, like with the zhuzhing sheets, I will use the rough side. Yeah, their site always has a really, Really good. But yeah, they sent me the Gigunda set that fills that whole entire bag. And they actually just sent me a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm going to share with you guys soon. I just have to find the time. But they sent me the new alcohol markers, which, spoiler alert, I am not in love with. Only because they don't have a brush on them. And you know me and my brushes. Plus, I found the most perfect markers in the entire world. Oh, thank you, Kim. Does it look okay? I'm a little nervous about it. Is it turning out all right? Does it look good from where you're standing? I got a little nervous when I was like, I'm going to do a rainbow rose. I'm just going to really go outside of the box, and I'm going to create my own ending. So I hope it looks okay, because I've seen rainbow roses obviously in real life, and they are just absolutely stunning. Oh, and I don't know if Sue or anyone from ThermoWeb is here, but I owe you guys a huge thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They sent the most gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous tin of cookies, 2 tins of cookies for me and the staff for my birthday. And I just wanted to thank you, thank you, thank you. We have been enjoying them. So thank you so much to my dear friends at ThermoWeb. Oh my goodness, I can't wait, Jess. I'm so excited. And we have lots more digital files coming where those came from. Now, what you'll notice is I am allowing for these colors to zhuzh together a little bit. Oh yeah, Kara. Oh my goodness, you guys. So Kara, was it last year, Kara, or 2 years ago? There is this amazing bagel shop in, is it in New York City or is it Staten Island? I can't remember exactly where it is. But they make rainbow bagels, and Kara sent them to me, and oh my goodness, they were delicious. I got my paper and brushes, which I already have, but didn't send the pencils. Oh, okay. I got my paper and brushes, which I already have. Oh, okay. Look better. Oh, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Belinda. Well, I can't show you anything, but I can tell you, you're going to be a very happy camper very soon. You are going to be a Brooklyn, that's where it is. You are going to be a very happy camper. Very soon, because there was something sitting on my desk just yesterday. That's okay, Dee. We're just glad you're here. Right, everyone? Doesn't matter if you're late. We're just happy that you're here. That's what my grandpap used to always say. And he would also say, here's your hat, what's your hurry? Isn't that a hoot? Here's your hat, what's your hurry? Oh my goodness. My pap was the best. He was he passed away quite some time ago, but he was always very, very supportive. Very supportive. Do any of you guys, they are in the works, Ivy. And I'll tell you right now, if Courtney has anything to do with it, they're going to be here much sooner than later, because she has been pushing for those for quite some time. So there was this show back in the day. It was when I was little, that was called The Moon Dreamers. Does anybody remember it? It was like an animated show. Yes, it is a perfect time, isn't it? Does anybody remember that show? I mean, I might have been the only one that saw it. To tell you the truth, I don't know. But it was called The Moon Dreamers, and my sister watched it. So then, of course, I had to watch it because, I mean, anything she watched, I could watch better. You know what I mean? And she's not here tonight to defend herself, so haha. But this is when she'll bust in. But there was this. You guys will have to Google it. But there was this show called The Moon Dreamers, and I can remember I was probably like 5 or 6. And there was this doll that was for the Moon Dreamers. So there was like this bad guy in the Moon Dreamers. And I can't remember what her name was. My sister would probably remember. But there was this bad guy in the Moon Dreamers. And it was, she had bright fluorescent, like almost like highlighter colored hair. And she had this like really, really like cool green, thanks Dawn, really, really cool green skin, and she glowed in the dark, and she had this really, really cool outfit. Well, anyway, the moral of the story, she was a doll. And I wanted this doll so bad. I mean, I wanted nothing more in this world than this really creepy, funky doll. And again, a doll. So I'll never forget my grandfather. He took me to the toy store, and the woman that was checking out, it was just me and my pap, and the woman that was checking us out was like, oh, the doll? And she like looked at me like almost to say like, you're getting the doll for that little boy? And I'll never forget, my grandfather looked at her right in the face and said, we're gonna actually get two. Because in case one of them wears out, he'll have a second one. And I was like, and I'll never forget it, because I thought for sure that like my pap was gonna be like, oh no, the doll's not for him, it's for my granddaughter, blah, blah, blah. And I could not wait. It was just the coolest. It was just so cool. And my pap bought it for me. And I wish that I still had it. I'm sure it's probably in my mom's attic somewhere, but if I can go and find it in my mom's attic, I will definitely share it with you guys, because it was the coolest thing. And I think my mom has a picture of me actually holding it, because I used to always sleep with it. I'll have to ask my mom. She'll remember. But yeah, he got me that doll, and he was so bad at that salesperson. It was at this place called Family Toy Warehouse. I don't know if that existed anywhere else, but it was local here to me. And I can remember wanting so badly, it was right by the Blockbuster. And I wanted that doll so bad, and my pop got it for me. And I'll never forget it. And he was always very supportive of all my, like, because I was always very, 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 very artistic. It's actually called Moon Dreamer, Kim, is what that chapter is called. And it's all about my grandparents, because my grandma, Grace was her name, and she was absolutely the epitome of fabulousness. And she was diabetic. So she was bound to, like, she had a wheelie chair, not a wheelchair, but she had this chair that she would wheel around in, and she was the most amazing cook in the whole entire world. I mean, she could whip you up anything you needed. And I don't know if you guys ever had something like this, but my grandparents, my grandfather was an entrepreneur. He owned a garage, which is still standing today, that my 7 uncles still work in, you know, as a hobby. I agree, Heidi. And he had a garage in 84 PA, if any of you are familiar in the PA area. So he had a garage in 84 PA, and he, when we were little, they had a pool, and we were out there all the time. And I always say I grew up there. And so we would go out and we would visit, and if we would have lunch out there in the summer, they would keep their cold cuts, like bologna and ham, in these giant Tupperware containers that were like made for cold cuts. Is that something weird that they did, or is that something that other people did? Can you guys tell me? Is that something other people did too, or is that just something weird that they did? But roll the chair is the chair thing. Oh, it was like she used to fly around on that thing. But yeah, they kept their cold cuts in these like big, it was like, oh, do you see? Okay, good. I'm glad that you guys do. So they had this giant like cold cut thing. And what was so funny is, so when I was little, I was very, very creative. I know you guys are absolutely shocked by this fact, but when I was little, I was extremely creative, and I would, oh, I love that, Jess. And when I was little, I used to get into these like productions. Like I would create these big, elaborate productions. And I would take string, and I would create like these scenes and like do all this stuff. And I mean, Very creative is what we'll call it. Very creative. And I would create all these things. And my grandmother, you know, had a little bit of a hard time getting around. Obviously, that's why she had her little wheelie chair. And so she had a hard time getting around. So everybody would rush and rush and rush when she was coming in and be like, Christopher, you have to clean up. You have to clean up your string. Get your string all cleaned up. And my grandma would say, absolutely not. He is not cleaning up that string. He can keep it up the way it is. And she would, I mean, the poor thing would have to basically, I mean, she was like a Clydesdale jumping over top of the hurdles to get around, but she would not. Oh, sorry, Georgia. I'm just, you know, I get to talking. So she would tell them, nope, absolutely not. Christopher is not cleaning that up. He is going to keep it just like that because that is what he wants to do. And she was just the best. She was the absolute best. So awesome. No problem, Georgia. I'm just trying to focus on it because I don't want to, I mean, my goodness, it's turning out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I really, when I first got started on it, I was like, there is no way that this is going to look okay. There's no way that this is going to look like a rainbow rose, but here we are, a rainbow rose. But yeah, so my grandparents were the greatest. And I know most of you guys know that I have 7 uncles, 2 of which are twins. They are talked about often in the book. And yeah, and their names all rhyme. They all go in succession. So I talk about them in the book. I talk about a lot of really, really fun stuff in the book. There's a lot about growing up, obviously, without a father, because I think I told you guys, I've told most of you guys that my father left when I was like, I think 6 or 7. So growing up without a father, a lot of that's in there. I mean, the name of the book is, the more excited you get about it, the faster you're talking. I know, that's how it works, Belinda. So a lot of it, I mean, it's called How to Tie a Tie and Other Things My Mother Taught Me. So a lot of it's about my mama. And yeah, it's just a fun book, and I can't wait for you guys to read it. Okay, so let's do some greens. On just ordered the Arteza set with a case. See, Heidi, that's a steal, if you ask me. I wish we could sell the Artezas, but they won't let us. I would sell them in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. You're going to love them. I promise you. You are going to love them. The book is not going to be available till fall. In the fall. Yeah, I love mine too. I don't use them nearly enough, and that's why I'm so excited that tonight I'm getting a chance to use them with you guys. Oh, it's a doozy, Kara. It's a fun one. There's lots of fun stories in it. And I've told you guys about the light bulb story, and that's probably my favorite chapter. My absolute favorite chapter in the book. It's called Light Bulb Moment, is the name of that chapter. I'm trying to decide with Aquapig's headsets. I would say, sorry, I was like trying to cough and sneeze at the same time. The only reason I really, really like the Artezas with still having, because I use my aqua pigments religiously, is with the aqua pigments, you are doing much more of like the fine art, I would say. Whereas with these, you're doing more coloring, if that makes sense. That's really good. Oh, that's okay, Heidi. It will be, it will also be, there'll be an audio version too, which I will read, which I'm really excited about. So if you like listening to books, you'll be able to listen to my book too. But yes, it's called How to Tie a Tie and Other Things My Mother Taught Me. And I'm really excited about it. Oh my goodness, I'm out of frame again. Just yell at me, guys. Oh, thanks, Dee. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really fun book. There's a lot in it. There's recipes. There's one story in there about how I skipped school. I faked out my mother. Meanwhile, my mother, the nurse, who I thought had no idea, and I took my thermometer when she gave me the thermometer. I put it on my light bulb, and obviously she knew that my she knew that I was faking. Number one, because she's a nurse, and number two, because my fever was like 506. So she was like, well, Christopher, okay, well, I guess you have to stay home from school then. And I was so excited because that day they were making these cookies. They were making cookies for a wedding. And I said, oh, I tricked all of them. I'm going to stay home and I'm going to watch them make cookies because I was obsessed with all things creative. I was obsessed with making cookies. I was obsessed. Anything that you were doing that was creative, I was there for it. So when I thought that I was tricking my mom and my aunts into letting me stay home from school, she wouldn't let me. She said, nope, you're too sick. You've got to stay in bed. Well, I would sneak down the stairs and I would look over the banister and I would just hope and pray that I would be able to learn their ways. Christopher, I purchased the Ortiz and Robust Markets when you received them the first time. Aren't they great, Tracy? I love them. So I would sneak down and look over the banister and try to figure out how they were making these cookies, and they smelled so good. And I remember my my grandma was there and she was like, all right, Christopher, you can come down now, because my grandma was always the one that would make sure that I could be a part of something even if I was up to no good. She always looked out for me. She sure did. She was the best. Absolute best. But we have a very close-knit family because I have lots and lots of cousins, as you can imagine. Lots of second cousins. So yeah, you can imagine any of our events. It's quite the event when we have an event. All right, so I think she's turning out pretty well. What do you guys think? I like it. So far, so good. Gonna add a little bit more of a deep blue in here because the blue and the purple for some reason keeps on fading back. Whoops, oh my goodness. Shot across the darn room. Sorry, you guys can tell when I'm quiet. I'm actually doing something. This flower is actually the flower that this is the pin for this month. Did you guys see the pin? Georgia, the cut file's coming tomorrow. It is coming tomorrow. I'm so glad you said that. I actually uploaded it to the website today, so it will be available. And this is the pin for this month. Actually, let me grab a real postcard. Hold on. That's a postcard that we printed so that I could show you. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. I think this is the wrong. I think this is more. Yep, this is more rainbow pads. One moment, please. Un momento. Oh, that's more rainbow pads. We ordered triple of the rainbow pads that we normally order because. Oh, that's more rainbow pads. Hold on. I know that I'll get to what I'm looking for. Nope, that's not them either. I'm sure Michael probably has them. Oh, here they are. I knew Michael would have them somewhere. This is what they look. This is what the pin looks like. So it's this actual stamp, but as a pin. I'm gonna put this one on my lanyard. Oh, do you guys want to see something really cool? I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show it to you. Well, I'm going to show it to you anyway. Because no one's here to yell at me. Hold on 1 second. I got to find it. Uh-oh. I might not be showing you anything. I might not be showing you a thing. Hold on. I don't know. Oh, I might not be showing you. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I guess I'm not going to show you. Oh, I can show you. So, I did not tell you guys this, but did you guys know that you are getting, did you guys know if you're getting the birthday box, you're getting a special pin with the box? I don't think I told you that. Did I tell you that? I can't remember if I did or not. Oh my goodness, Kara, we're in trouble. The birthday box starts shipping tomorrow. And this is the special pin that you get with your box. I love this pin so much. It makes me teary-eyed. I love it so much. Don't you love it? I love it so much. And you're getting this with the birthday box, and any that we have left over that we are going to sell individually will be donated. All the proceeds will be donated to the Trevor Foundation. Yes. So it's a balloon version of Brutus Monroe. Isn't that fun? So any ones that we have left over, obviously, we will make a donation to the Trevor Foundation because that is our favorite place to donate to. All right. So let me grab a pair of my fussy cutting scissors. These are, yes, wait until you see what we have for June, Tracy. June is our big month that we donate to the Trevor Foundation. I think we donated $5,000 last year. We're gonna try to double that this year because I'm gonna match the donation this year. But yeah, we donated, I think it was $5,000 to the Trevor Foundation. Hold on one moment. I'm just looking for my paper trimmer. The one I always grab is always the score one. Oh, here we go. Okay. The Trevor Foundation is a oh, I thought someone was at the door. The Trevor Foundation is a foundation for LGBT or LGBTQIA folks that are teenagers that are kicked out of their homes. So what they do that is so incredible is no matter what, there's always someone that answers the phone. And I am very fortunate because my mama did not kick me out. My mama just loved me harder. And the great thing about the Trevor Foundation is they take anyone in. So if you're kicked out of your home, you know, there's many things that unfortunately can happen. But when you're kicked out of your home, when you're a teenager, I think it's actually up to 24 now, they will take you in and they take care of you. So if you guys bought the rainbow box last year, the rainbow box, last year, there was a little thing inside of it that told you exactly what, like what one donation did. Like, I'm pretty sure that like it would, I think it was like it would train like one person to answer the phone. Yeah, it's also a suicide prevention hotline. Like, no matter what, someone always answers the phone. On Christmas Day, it's especially, they're especially well staffed on holidays because that's when things can be the toughest for LGBTQIA youth that are actually you know, kicked out of their homes and they have nowhere to go at the holidays. So fun, haven't seen. Ah, yes. Hi, Tanya, my friend. Yeah, it was a really great box for a great cause, and we have a special stamp set and a special pin that we're doing for it this year. Yep, a special stamp set and pin that we're doing this year for it. And it was so exciting because I was actually able to go last year because I was going to New York and give them the donation. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to take pictures or anything while we're there because obviously there is some youth that is there that you know, they can't have their photograph taken and so on and so forth because quite a few of the kids unfortunately come from very abusive households and they are actually there in hiding and so on and so forth. So, but yeah, it is something that I want to do. I mean, I am very fortunate. Rob is very fortunate. We have very loving families, but unfortunately there are some families out there that can't do it, and it is what it is. But I want to make sure that I can do my part to take care of LGBTQIA youth as well as puppies, as well as puppies. So puppies and my people, I always want to make sure that I can help take care of them, and I've been very fortunate in this life. So I want to make sure that I can help out as much as I can others. That is my good, Kim. Yes, that is fantastic. I mean, the thing is, it is something that, you know, it's something that's very near and dear to me because obviously I had, you know, a very accepting mother. She's I mean, incredible, and a very accepting sister and very accepting family in general. But I know that there's a lot of people out there that don't, and I'm here for them, you know. I'm 100% here for them. Uncle Christopher to lots and lots of people. That's because I'm not paying attention, Dodd. That's why. It's because I am not paying a lick of attention. That's why I think it's working out so well. Yes. I can imagine, Kim. It does make it tricky. But the thing is, like I said, it's having, you know, I mean, I accept everyone. I mean, literally, there's not a single person I don't accept. Because the thing is, it's none of my business. You know what I mean? What's it gonna hurt me? I don't care what you're doing. I mean, as long as you're not hurting nobody, I don't care what you do. It's none of my business. I have my own problems. I have a leaky faucet in my shower that needs to be fixed at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's what I'm concerned with. I'm not concerned about who you're marrying or who you love or what you're doing. That's none of my business. Right? I mean, it's none of my business. You might think it's your business, but it's none of my business. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get the rainbow paper pad out. Why not? You think that'll be fun? Let's see what we can put behind this rose, huh? I'm telling you right now, I have to have more travesties during the day because because that's when the contractor is coming. I know, I do have a rose, for goodness sakes. I have much more important things to deal with, people. Oh, okay, so first of all, this is rocking my world on any of these. Okay, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe just the stripe. What do you think? What do you guys think? Just the stripe? Oh, how about this one? Do we think we should do, I think we should do this one. What do you think? I'm thinking this one. Oh my goodness, Belinda, what did you ask me? I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you, my friend. I'm not ignoring you. What did you say to me? I'm so sorry. I am not ignoring you, my love. This world has become so sensitive. Right, Kara? Amen. Amen, Kara. Just be who you want to be. Right? Kinky Boots. Kinky Boots, it just closed on Broadway, unfortunately, but my goodness, did it teach a phenomenal lesson. one of the most incredible shows that I ever had the privilege of seeing 6 times. Literally 6 times. And I would have seen it 25 more times had I given the chance. But I'm going to see Beetlejuice next month. How long do we have to stay in suspense before the neon explosion? So with Louis Sana, we'll have to talk about that. And oh my goodness, first of all, D, those shoes, I'm pretty sure that they got a standing ovation. But the show was exquisite. It was perfection. He did such a good job. I'm so proud of him. He is rocking it. I mean, he was meant to do that. And he was meant to do it for, you know, kids because he's so good with the kids. It was just exquisite. It was really, really good. But Belinda, I'm hoping that next month, but just as a heads up, oh my goodness, Heidi, if you have a chance to see Kinky Boots, go. Oh, awesome, Kara. But yeah, I'm going to see Beetlejuice in May. And also I have something very special I'm sharing with you guys tomorrow. Can't tell you about it yet, but it's something special for my birthday. I will share it with you tomorrow. There's something about tomorrow. Oh my goodness, it's one of the best shows. You will be laughing, you will be crying, you will be dancing, you will have the time of your life. I promise you that, my friend. Oh yeah, Carol, I should have probably mentioned that. I wanted to keep a little bit of white down here so that it kind of grounded it a little bit, and I'll show you what that is in a second. They start shipping tomorrow, Heidi. Tomorrow. Hold on 1 second. One second. I mean, since you guys called, did I see that you guys called me a tease? Was that what I saw? I'm pretty sure that I saw you guys call me a tease. Do I have to rub my eyes? They started shipping today, Tracy. Did I hear someone say something about a tease? I mean, I don't know what you could possibly mean by a tease. Oopsie whoopsies. We're gonna put those right back where they were. We're going to just put those right back to where they were. Did you by any chance have it? Did you see those? Who was it that was telling me? Did you see those, Belinda? I mean, you said that I was a tease, so I mean at some point these might just make it home with you. Maybe. I don't know. They might be coming home with you. And did I mention to you that they are burn this tape after receipt? I know, right? Did I mention to you guys that they are also blacklight responsive? We'll talk about all that very soon. Don't you worry. Okay. They are going to start hiding stuff from me. Well, the only reason that they didn't hide those from me is because I had to approve them. That's the only reason. As soon as I approve stuff, they take it away from me. They take it away. They're like, no. No, Christopher. We're taking those away from you because we know you're going to show them. Oh, wait until you see what I have up my sleeves for Halloween, Kara. We had some special bottles made for Halloween. I can't share them. I really can't share those with you yet because I'll be in really big trouble. But they are already here. I can tell you that. They are already here. And we actually just got in the next 4 months worth of stencils. And I can't believe I haven't tried to show you those yet. Hopefully they're going to be real nice to me tomorrow because Tomorrow. I can tell you that they are skull-themed, Louisana. I can tell you you're really going to love them. You're going to love them. Those are just the sample sizes. They will be sold in the full size. They'll be in this size. Yep, they will be in the full size. All right, so let me get back to what I was doing because I will just zippity-doo-dah away. Oh, wait until Louisana, remind me, give me a reminder in the Inspiration Team group and I'll post a picture. I will post a picture. Okay, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Actually, 4 by 5 1/4. What do you think? They'll probably won't be released until next month because the recipe still has to be completely perfected. Because the thing is, they're made in smaller batches, and then we make them in big 5-gallon batches. So that's why. I know. I'm really excited about them. I am very excited about them. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this guy and... Uh-oh, do I have my foam tape still here? Ooh. Hold on, everybody. I want to use my new foam tape. Do I have a roll of the new foam tape here? Hello? Nobody's here from my staff, so I don't know. Is that terrible? I have no idea where anything is. I might just have to go grab a new one. No, we'll just use the... We just won't pop it up. Uh-oh, what's going on? I'm supposed to be editing videos right now, but I don't want to leave. Don't leave the rainbows. Just focus on the rainbows. Do not leave the rainbows. Okay, hold on. I don't know where my foam tape went. I mean, you would think I wouldn't lose it because it's literally enormous. That's so funny, Belinda. That is, I mean, that is a hoot. I will tell you that. That is really, really funny. And now I can't find the ATG gun. You know what? They probably put it back where it belongs. Yep, they sure did. I'm running around like a crazy person trying to find the ATG gun. And guess where it was? Right where it belongs. Can you believe it? Right where it was supposed to be. My goodness. Layer 1. Oh, thank you. Yes, I know the I know I should be using the grid mat. It's one of my favorite cheat sheets. Oh my goodness, you guys. Doesn't that, I mean, I didn't even put anything on there yet. Don't you, doesn't that just make you happy? I mean, I would just want to put a sentiment on there. I'll tell you right now, you could literally take this and just pop, worry less, smile more, don't give up, hold on, things will get better. Any of those on there and you could be done. Let me go walk over to it. I believe we're just waiting on a shipment of it. Yep, we're just waiting on a shipment of it. I'm pretty sure she just ordered it. Should be soon. I'm gonna have to ask Courtney about it. She's in charge of all of that. Yes, the big hello die cut. There are no updates as of right now. Still waiting. Still waiting to hear back from the manufacturer. But I promise that I will let you guys know as soon as I know. I want it to be today. Believe me. Hello, everyone. Our fabulous neighbors next door, when they leave and they see that I have the lights on, they're always so nice. And they beep to tell me that they're leaving. We have great, great, great neighbors here. Okay, sorry, I was just fussy cutting that. I wasn't frozen. Hi, Donna. Just bear with me, I'm having a... Oh, and they are non-toxic, Belinda. Neon makes me very happy too. I was really excited when they brought them to me and said, it's time for the neon. I said, oh my goodness, is it ever time for neon? And now you guys will be ready for whenever I release them. You'll be like, oh, there they are. Okay. So I'm gonna have my rose go a little bit off the side like that. And I think that that works because of the white that is still here. Do you see what I mean? Do you think that works? I think it works. Let me make a little mark here. You might, Belinda, I don't know. You just might. Okay. So let's go ahead and attach this guy on. And we didn't even need the foam tape because look at how pretty that's popping up there. What do you have in neon? Hi. I just showed a sneak peek, Donna. That's what they're all asking about. I got them all wound up. Oh, I love that, D. I love that. Okay, so I think that I'm actually going to grab a sentiment from Super Sentimental. Hold on, I'm really excited because all of my sentiment stamps are my 6x8 stamps are now in their protective sleeves. Who would have thought that a protective sleeve would make things so... Oh, I found the perfect sentiment. The perfect sentiment for what we were talking about this evening. Hold on, let me find a acrylic block. If I only had a single acrylic block to use. I know, I'm such a smart aleck. As I just tossed two giant bins of them on my desk. I found the perfect one. Sent me, hold on. Sweet Kara sent me some of the old neon pink cardstock, and now I just... Oh, wait until you see the neon cardstock we have coming. We have a whole bunch of neon coming. A whole bunch of neon. Okay. Okay, here we go. I think that's exactly what it needed. All it says in a perfect little font is, "You're amazing." I think that's all it needed, don't you? I think that's just what the doctor ordered. I think that's perfect. And I know exactly who I'm going to give this to. So that is everything that I have for you guys tonight. I want to thank you all so very much for hanging out with me tonight. I want to thank you all so much for being a part of my life. You guys know how much I adore you. You know how much I love hanging out with you. And I just think it's just so much fun to hang out with you guys, and so much fun to be able to create and to be able to do all of these great things with all of you guys. And I just thank you so much for being a part of my life. And I thank you all so much for your love, and so much for just everything. You guys are great. Oh, and I saw someone sent a message over. Real quick, I want to show you. Someone just asked about these sleeves that are on the website. These are new on the website. These sleeves are for embossing folders. Let me zoom out a little bit. These are for embossing folders. Okay, just so you guys know, because I think there were 2 people that came in with a question. These just got added to the website. Yep. So thank you all so much for being a part of my life. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Remember to always, always, always create something every day, whether that is, oh, thank you, Heidi, whether that is your own beautiful rainbow card, or of course, your own ending. I love you all so very much. Be good to one another. We are all that we have. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of my life, and I will see you guys soon.